progress of the football club?
Well, he's been a part of the club for so long, Scotty, and of course we're delighted that he can see his future here, immediate and long-term future, because it's 5 years, 2025 plus an option, and Scotty has been developing so much the last few years. I watched him before I came in as well, was excited to come in and work with him, and he's such a humble, hard-working boy with the Man United DNA. He knows what it takes to go through the ranks, and he's a leader on the pitch. Very, very happy that we managed to convince him to, that we together are gonna work towards winning trophies together.
Another one of your young players can't play tomorrow because he plays for Sheffield United at the moment in Dean Henderson. Is that deal going to be naturally extended, and does the same apply to the likes of Chris Smalling and Alexis Sanchez, Ollie?
Well, I would think so. That's due to I think the administration is paperwork, and hopefully they'll settle that. Dean's had a fantastic season again, as he had last year with Sheffield United, and so far he's proven that the loans have worked out as we wanted.
Morning, Ollie.
Morning.
What have you made of his performances all season then? I mean, we've all been impressed, but you're the manager of Manchester United. Your view counts more than ours. How good do you think he can be?
Of course, it's a different job to be playing behind or playing for Sheffield United and for Man United. There's different. How do you say? He's got different roles, and for me, the 2 years he's had has been fantastic for his development. He's had to play with men. He's had to play against men. He's played in a championship. He's played now behind a team that has played fantastic football and exciting football, and he's as the stats show, he's proven worthy of quite a few points with his saves. So he's learning all the time, and then again, he's a passionate keeper he wants to be the best. So he's developing. He's got good coaching there, and for me. I've said it before, I think he'll one day will be England number one and Man United number one, and it's up to him to keep developing.
For fear of sounding a bit like a broken record, today is the day I believe you have to extend contracts by for the remainder of the season. So I was just wondering if there was likely to be any update with Angel Gomez on the back of the Scott news.
For me, I've not spoken to anyone last night or this morning, so the paperwork and the admin, the meetings that are going on, I can't really update you on that one.
Ollie, good morning. In terms of, you've spoken about someone you think will be your number one. Your current number one clearly made a mistake on Friday. How do you view his form? Because it does seem that De Gea makes a few more mistakes now than he used to do.
David is the best goalkeeper in the world. He's conceded 2 goals in the last 7 games he's played for us. There's a few games against City, there's Chelsea, and of course Tottenham, Everton, the 2 goals. 2 goals in 7 games. We've gone on a run, not conceding goals. And for me, the 2 goals, of course the Everton one is a freak one, maybe. And this one is, he can save it, cannot save it. He makes great saves, he wins games for us. I still think he's the best goalkeeper in the world. And for me, David's working really hard. He's not making this errors that you see time and time again. For me, David's been consistently working hard in training. I'm very pleased with his work.
Do you ever have to talk to him? Because obviously you're out there as a goalkeeper, so any error gets magnified.
I speak to David, yeah, but he's been at Man United 9 years now. Next year is his 10th season, and he's developed into a mature keeper. For me, the best goalkeeper in the world. He's had some fantastic seasons, and I don't think it's a bad run when you concede 2 goals in 7 games against against the teams we played against. He's made some match-winning saves. So for me, he saved a point for us against Tottenham now with a save straight after the goal. So he's a mentally very strong keeper. So David, but I speak to him every day, so that's fine.
Hi Ollie. When you faced Tottenham, it felt like they were stronger than maybe before, with having the likes of Son and Harry Kane and Moussa Sissoko back fit. You're facing the Sheffield United team who will be without John Egan, who's suspended, who's a big part of their defence. Obviously, we've talked about the goalkeeper being missing already. Jack O'Connell might be missing too. Do you feel like this is a good time to face them?
I don't know Chris well, but I know Chris well enough that he has got his team fired up for this game after a disappointing loss against Newcastle. And I'm sure that he's challenged his team to come to Old Trafford and prove what they've proven all season. So it's great to play a game, but I don't think there's any better time now than before. Sometimes a wounded animal is worse to play against. So for me, I'm sure we get a Sheffield United team that's going to be fired up.
Much are you and the team looking forward to walking out at Old Trafford once again?
We love walking out at Old Trafford. Of course, in front of our fans is an exceptional experience. Now it's a different experience, but we have the urge to get back on playing, winning games, of course, for our fans as well that watch on telly. So we'll go out there and put our best performance on, hopefully.
James.
Morning, Ollie.
Hiya.
Ollie, that first game against Sheffield United, the 3-3 draw, it was a difficult first 70 minutes of that game. How much has this side progressed since then?
I feel we are developing all the time, and how much is difficult. But we played against a very difficult opponent in a difficult stadium. The fans were helping. I think if you look at the first goal, I think that'd be a foul if you don't have the fans onto the referee. Anyway, they played exceptionally well, Sheffield United, but we had a 15-minute, 20-minute spell that we were accelerating as well. That's when we showed what we're capable of, and we're getting more and more consistent, and hopefully we can get that consistency and more penetration, forward passes, runs in behind, and hopefully we can see that tomorrow night.
Hi, Ollie.
Hiya.
Is there anything easier about playing behind closed doors in terms of getting your instructions across to the players? And have your players said that it might be easier in some respects?
I'm not sure if easier is the right word. It's a different way of playing, of course. It is a different mental challenge for the players. It might make some players feel more at ease and relax a bit more. Some thrive off the enthusiasm and passion of the fans and get that extra energy out of it. But for coaches, yeah, we get the messages across, but the opponent coach can listen, and it's certainly a very, very different way. It might be when you're at home, if you're struggling, you get maybe the home fans on your back, and you struggle with that. Now you can relax a bit more. For us, we will miss our fans, because until this day, I've not heard fans in the world being so supportive of their team, seeing their team, spurring them on. So for me, I think it's more difficult for us to play at Old Trafford than with no fans than with fans, because they're so passionate and want us to do well.